Hey guys, and welcome back to Misha's Corner. Today I'm going to show you how to make this delicious breakfast that you can make on any holiday morning. So let's get into it. First, I'm going to start with the drink by freezing the ginger ale. Now, was this a good idea? Probably not. But it was delicious and it turned out great anyway. But you'll see more about that towards the end. So I'm just gonna freeze the ginger ale. I know somebody's looking like, what is this girl doing now? What is the problem? Okay. And yes, so I'm gonna freeze this and then we're gonna move on. Just like that. So now I'm going to work on the biscuits. I'm making pepper cheddar biscuits. So I'm going to sprinkle in a little black pepper down in here and some cheddar, of course. So you have flour, you have sugar, you have salt, you have baking powder. We're just getting into it, okay? And then I added the black pepper, of course. And you want to mix up your dry ingredients. Remember, all ingredient measurements will be in my description box. So make sure you guys check that out. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and hit the thumbs up and give your girl a like and a comment. So I grated my butter. I know it looked like a lot, but it's the right amount. I grated my butter down in here, but you could, if you want to cut yours up, that's fine. I also added my cheese. I'm using sharp cheddar, and that's pretty much it. So you want to mix this up to get it nice and crumbly like the sand on the beach, and then we're going to move on. Alright, so now I'm going to add my cold buttermilk. As a matter of fact, every single thing was cold. I didn't even take the wet ingredients out, like the cheese, the butter, the buttermilk, until I was ready to use them. So every single thing was cold. Make sure everything is cold, you guys. Not frozen, but super cold. So once I add the buttermilk, you get it nice. And, it's not going to come all the way together until you turn it out on the counter. But it should come together somewhat in your bowl. And you see how this is crumbly, but it's like cohesive. There we go. So that's what you want. Then you want to form it like a flat log on the counter. Now I'm using a glass, you guys, because I ain't got a cutter. Now if you have a cutter or you got an extra cutter, you can ship it to me, but I ain't got no cutter, so I use the glass. And I'm gonna put it into a greased pan just like I'm doing here. And then as a matter of fact, you cannot mess this biscuit recipe up. It is perfect and spot on. You can't mess it up. Once you butter them up again, more butter, you want to pop it into the oven and until they're nice and golden and fluffy and ready to go. And this is how they look once they're out the oven, nice and beautiful and perfect. So now let's move on to the pancake and the eggs. I know I wasn't going to make these pancakes from scratch, honey. The way they taught me in culinary school, honey, it ain't enough time in the day for me to get it perfect. So I'm using my favorite box pancake mix. I added some almond flavoring, vanilla. I used milk instead of water. And I'm going to drop down in here some beautiful, beautiful blueberries. Oh, my God. Look how plump and big. I didn't cut them up because I wanted to get really jelly-like in the pancake mix. So that's pretty much what I did here. But as a matter of fact, I hope my homegirl Diamond gets to comment because I made these pancakes several times over the last few weeks because of these blueberries. To the eggs, I just added some garlic, salt, and some black pepper, and that's it. All right, so this is the bacon that I'll be cooking up. Honestly, if you're really going to actually make breakfast on Thanksgiving or Christmas, I feel like you should do bacon because, sausages too, you could throw in the air fryer. You could throw these in the air fryer, the oven, and go about your business, and you come back in 20, 30 minutes and you're good to go. So I feel like, it helps with time is what I'm saying. So now I'm going to melt down some butter with a tiny bit of oil, and I'm going to start placing down my pancakes. I'm not going to make big giant pancakes. I'm making cute ones, not too tiny, not too big at all. I got the blueberries from the Randall's grocery store. They're organic blueberries, and they just look so big and plump. I had to get them, and it's so crazy to me how different they look from the regular blueberries. I don't know if I like that very much. Why do they look whatever. You guys know how things go. Anyway, now I'm gonna scramble the eggs. How I do it is I put them in the skillet and I leave it alone for 30 seconds or so, and then I come around and fluff it up. I don't like the mixy. And then you get little tiny baby shreds. So I just break it up after it comes together, cut the heat off, and let the residual heat continue to cook the eggs while I finish everything else up. And that's how it looks. And that's it. pretty easy and simple. Now let's finish the drink. To the bottom of my glass, I'm going to add some grenadine for just a color effect. This is what the ginger ale, the frozen ginger ale look like. And I'm going to pop it down in there. Next, you want to add the orange juice. So once I added the orange juice, I did this so it wouldn't be diluted. And I just wanted it to look cool and cute. As you can see, it looks cool. Then I topped it off with some dragon fruit for like that color effect. And it was just so cute. This is the plate of food. Y'all look at this. Look. Like I can't. I'm going to get back to it though. This is the drink, nice and pretty and good to go. Okay, the drink was delicious, but I won't freeze soda ever again. Okay, and now I'm gonna show you guys the biscuit. Y'all look at that plate of food. You put that out on your Thanksgiving table and you're good to go. The biscuit was so hot. I think this came from the second batch. But yeah, look at the little black pepper pieces all up in there and the cheese. It was so good. But don't forget to check out my description box, you guys. And thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you guys are going to be trying my recipes for the holiday season. We got tons more to go. And I'll catch you on my next one. Bye.